Hello friends, so today we're going to discuss a problem from the Codeforces round 616. This problem is recommended, I don't know who recommended it because I haven't asked for names, but maybe in the next Google form I will also ask names so that I can also tell who have requested for this problem. And I will be posting out random problems which you guys have requested me to make videos on. So this is an easy problem, and then we're gonna escalate to the hard problems also. So the first easy problem is even but not even. You can read down the problem statement. The code link and the question link is in the description of this video. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. It will be very helpful for me. So let's start. You can read down the problem statement, but in simple terms it states that you are given some number, a huge number in the form of a string, and then you can delete out some part of this number. You can delete out as many digits as you want, such that the remaining number, which is remained after deleting out some digits, should be an ebony number. What is an ebony number? It means that the number should not be divisible by 2, but the sum of the digits is divisible by 2. Okay, so it's even but not even. Okay, so the sum of the digits is divisible by 2, but the whole number is not divisible by 2. Okay, so now you have to find out that whether you can find out some ebony number by deleting out some digits from the whole string which is given to you. If you can form, then print out that number. If you cannot form, then print out -1. And that's the whole question. Now you can read down some examples also. As you can see in this example, 1 2 2 7 is itself an ebony number because it's not an even number, it's an odd number, and also the sum of them is like 7 10 12, which is even number. So now what you can see in this problem statement is the first observation which you can clearly observe is the number should be an odd number. First thing. Now you have to also ensure that the total summation of those numbers is an even number. Okay, now write down some not code but some test cases. If the number should be an odd number, then we also have to guarantee that the digits which we have, like the string which we have, it should contains at least one odd number, because if it doesn't consist of odd numbers, then the answer is obviously -1. If it is a whole string of even numbers, how you can form out a number which is odd? So it's an even number by default. Okay, so the answer will be -1. The next case can be, is only one odd number sufficient for the condition? Which means that maybe I have all even numbers except one odd, which is like this: 2 2 4 6 and 3, maybe like this number. Now as you can see, if you also have just one even number and the next number is 3, if you add all of them out, the total summation will always be an odd number, because if you add an even number with an odd number, the total summation will always be an odd number. This is a common observation. I hope you know it. So also, if you take out a large number of even numbers, and if you add them out, they eventually become an even number only. So it's like taking an even number, adding it with an odd number, then the total summation will always be an odd number, and it will not satisfy the condition which I want. And thus what you can see here is we required one more odd number, because if you take one more odd number, let's assume I have 5 and 3, then the summation of those odd numbers will result out in an even number. And because summation of two odd numbers is an even number, I don't require any more numbers now, because even if I put some even numbers ahead, this eventually will eventually become an odd number, and the odd number summation with an odd number will give you an even number. And the last digit should be an odd number, and the next number should be an odd number also. So I want at least two odd numbers, and the rest can be even, or I don't want, because my whole condition will be satisfied by just printing out two odd numbers. And that this problem just boiled down to this condition is that I want at least two odd numbers in the whole sequence. If I have two odd numbers, then I just print out those two odd numbers and my conditions are fulfilled. I hope you get the intuition and the logic for this problem. The code is also now become very simple. So you just have to count out how many odd numbers are in the whole string. So you can count it out. If the number of odd numbers is less than equal to 1, which means that it is 0 or 1, then the answer is -1, which is not possible. But if it is equal to 2 or more, then you just have to print out two odd numbers. Now how you can print out? You can just iterate from left to right, and whenever you print out or find out some odd digit, just print it out and increment the total, because it means that I have printed out one odd number, increment the total, and whenever total become equal to 2 in this for loop, just break out of this for loop, which means that I have printed out two odd numbers, and then I don't want more odd numbers, which I can print, but we don't require it. and then when you come out of this for loop, then you just print out a space for the next test case, and then so on. And this is the logic and the problem. So I hope you get the intuition. If you like this types of explanation, you can hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. It will be very helpful for the channel to grow. As the next one, keep coding, and thanks for the large response of questions. I will be posting as many problems as I can. Take care. Bye.